So, guys, in yesterday's sessions, in previous session, we have seen the things for what we have discussed. Okay. So today we'll discuss about step configuration and parameterization, guys. These are very much important things. Parameterization is nothing but like, for example, we have multiple things are available in our incident form or change or problem somewhere else. So, for example, we have a dependent fields. So, like we have a category and subcategory, right? So, in category, we have selected software, and in subcategory, we have selected as OS. So, I want to submit. We have a multiple options in subcategory, that is for software, OS, and something else we have, right? So we need to submit for both things. Like I want to select software as a category and OS as a subcategory, and ABC a subcategory in second time. So for this, what we need to do? So I'll show you directly, then you will able to understood easily. Okay. What is happening, guys? Why it was not coming? Okay. So now in application navigator, we will search for incident. So guys, we have a category over here and subcategory here, right? So in category, we'll select software, and in subcategory, we have two options are available, two values are there. That is email and operating systems, right? So for this, what we need to do? I want to select software as category as software and subcategory as email. I want so for this, what we need to do? We need to submit our form, and we need to create again, and we need to go back to incident form again, and we need to create a new incident form, right? So to avoid that, I need to submit all the things together, both the things together. So I can select, so that I can select category as software, subcategory as email and operating system, right? So for this, what we need to do? We need to give parameterized values, guys, so that we can achieve this. So before jumping that, how to check the backend names of category and subcategory, whatever the fields are available on our form. So apart from that category, dependent values also, we have state as new, in progress, or on hold. You don't know, you know to pick these things. So anyways, you can select impact as high and urgency as low. You can submit this form, or channel, if you can select chat once, and if you can select email second time, third time you can select phone. Likewise, anything n number of times, whenever we are submitting our form, right? So that needs to be that needs to be run the test in a single shot, right? So So before doing that, how to check the backend names of these things, guys? So I'll duplicate this tab first. I can duplicate one more time. So now we are going to do category. So go to configure dictionary for category. If you can see here, column label as category, column name also category, right? But the small difference is here the C is uppercase and here C is lowercase. So I can go to subcategory also, configure dictionary. So guys, how many choices are there? There are 5 choices are available. That means inquiry and help and software, hardware, network, database, right? If we can see, these are all 5 choices are available for our category field. So coming to the subcategory, the similar thing, how many choices are available? There are multiple choices are available. 19 choices are available, right? So that means all the 5 categories have a different values, right? So all these values come together. That is the reason we have that many values. So if we can see, we have email and operating systems are available, right? These are all, these two are labels, right? But coming to the value, backend name is OS for operating system, for email, email only, right? So we need to give these values, guys, right? So, anyways, you can open your configure dictionary to see the backend names. Sometimes the backend names might not be as straightforward. So that is the reason you need to select these things, guys, right? So I'm quickly jumping to the ITF. Okay. I'll pick incident. I'll pick a previous one only, guys. There are no steps are available for this. If you can go to this. Runtime might increase for this if I can go like that. So, anyways, I'll create a new instant form. Okay, I'll save this record first. So I'll open a new instant form. Okay. I have opened incident form and set field values. What are the mandatory fields are available here? Color and short description. You can give any color here. Tutor. Submit this. Submit a form. Okay. So I have submitted the form and I'll open an existing record. I have opened the existing record. Okay. So this is the short flow of incident, guys. I need to show you for. So now it's time for parameterization, guys. So before doing parameterization, what we need to do actually, we have a checkbox is available here, right? If you can observe, a checkbox is available here. So I have unchecked this checkbox. By default, it was unchecked only. So if you can observe here, test step, test results, performance test, mutually test executives, and breakpoints, these are available, right? So if I can check this checkbox, the options has increased. That is parameterized definitions and test run data sets, right? So if you can see now, I have unchecked the checkbox, the values are not available. So if I can check the checkbox, the values are available. So I will check this checkbox and I will just save the record, right? Once I have saved the record, first of all, what we need to do? So I need to pass the parameters, guys. So here we can see add exclusive parameters and add shared parameters. So add exclusive parameters are nothing but basically if you have a new test, we are creating a new test, nothing has available from on the system in the earlier tests also, then you can use exclusive parameters that will use for only for particular test what you are creating right now. So if we can click on add shared parameters. So for example, you have created a parameters earlier also, right? You can pull that parameters on your current test, that is add shared parameters. So guys, this is a very much important question for on the interview perspective also. What is the difference between the exclusive and shared parameters, right? Exclusive parameters will use for current test. Shared parameters is used for we can pull the data from the previous tests also, right? Exclusive all is used for only this particular we need to create, and it is used for only this particular current test what you are creating, right? So these two are we have discussed. Again, we have test run data sets. So here we have an import and the new options are available. So import is nothing but the similar kind, whatever we have already existing on the system, we can import that. So if you haven't created anything, we can create a new things, guys. Right. So first of all, we need to take parameter definitions, right? So I am taking exclusive parameters, guys. Why? Because I haven't created any parameters earlier. So type is string and max length is 40. Label is I'll copy the label from here. And one more thing is string label is subcategory. Length is 40. Let's submit this record. So we have added these both, guys, category as a software and subcategory as I mean, I need to select category as a software and subcategory as email one time and operating system one more time, right? So we have added parameters for both category and subcategory. We have added. Now we need to add the values. So here in the parameter definitions, whatever the fields you are taking, that needs to be added in the parameter definitions. Whatever the values we have, that will give on data sets, guys, right? So the fields what we need to select is the both category and subcategory we have given in parameter definitions, right? So if I can go to run data sets, if I can give a new data sets, that is, if we can observe here, category is there and subcategory is also there, right? So I will give category as software and subcategory as okay. So subcategory as email first. So guys, copy only values, guys, not a labels, right? I have submitted this record, and if you can see the order is one. So I am taking one more. So here we can observe order is two now. What it means? So depends on the order, the test will execute, guys. So first the category will take as software, and second the category take and subcategory take as email, and second category take as an software, and subcategory will take as an OS, right? So I'm copying software again. Now it's time for operating system. Why I am taking, guys, we have already discussed that we need to select a category as software once and subcategory as email and operating system 2 times, right? There are 2 values are available. So I need to run the test for both. So I have taken this and I have submitted this record, right? So now everything is good. We have already given the passed the parameters. And if I can refresh this page, now the parameters where I need to pass and where I need to give. So for this, we have set field values, right? We can pass our parameters on set field values. So I need to select category and subcategory. So category as parameters what we have given, we need not to give from here, right? So we have already added the parameter values. So you can select from here the parameters as here in the category, you can select as a category, right? So the values are like this. So guys, if I can give category and subcategory both are in same step, is this work? No. Why? Why? Because we have already discussed if there any dependent values are available, you need to give the same value in the next step. So subcategories depend on category, right? So if we can give category and subcategory in both step, single step, it won't work. Why? Because first of all, in category, for example, you have selected software, right? So ATF needs to know, right? What is the what you have selected earlier. So if we can give both, it will take directly what it will look for the values. It won't look for the dependents, right? So if you have selected software in one step, so that means you need to go to another step. We need to add another step as a subcategory, and then only it will pick, guys, otherwise it won't, right? So I will remove this for now and I'll add one more step. So I have added category and I have pulled the parameter values also by using our data pill. So I'm updating this record. Now I need to add one more step after step number 2. That is, I'm adding a test step, set field values, and after step 2, I'm inserting after step 2 and click on next. So which value we need to give? We need not to give short description and caller. Why? Because we have already given in the previous step. Now we need to give subcategory or here, and we need not to select the value from drop down, guys. Whatever the parameters we have passed, you can give that parameters on here. For the subcategory, we are passing our subcategory parameters and we are submitting our record. So now you can run your test, guys. We have added the values and all the things. So if you can see running for parameter tests, so first of all, it has opened an incident record and it was setting the values software in the first step and subcategory as a second step, right? So it was submitted and it was opened again, right? So if you can see, one parameter set has been executed successfully right now. So it was running again. So if you can observe here, guys, the record has opened again without creating a new test step. I mean, without creating a new, without running a new, if you can observe here, category as software and subcategory as operating system. So you understand, guys? So without creating a new incident ATF, I mean new test script, it will create other records for other values. So that means if you can see here, both has been successfully executed. If you can go to the results. So see, guys, we have two sets are available, parameter sets. One is category as a software and subcategory as OS. And here category as software and subcategory as email. So for these two, we have already added that has been successfully executed, right? So likewise, we can submit our records for. So guys, today your exercise is to do category as software and subcategory as I have taken category as software, right? You can take hardware and or something else, whatever you want apart from the software. Just try to give all the parameters, right? So that means it will execute 1 2 3 4 5 6 times. We have now it was executed twice, right? Why? Because we have only two values are available in subcategory and both two values are provided. So if we can pick other things, it has different values and different things are available. So make sure you need to give in data sets, you need to give only values, guys, not a labels. So in uh, in your particular definitions, parameter definitions, you can give column label and values. So in your data sets, you need to give only labels, guys. Make sure this thing, right? You can create your own with the other categories and subcategory values, right? So you can pick your category as hardware and subcategory as with all the values, right? So apart from that, there is need not to create for only a dependent values, guys. So whenever you want to submit your form with other values also, for example, I need to submit a form with a channel of chat once, and I need to submit a other record with the channel name, channel value as email. For these two also we can do. I mean, there are six values are available. For that, what we need to do in parameter definition, you can give channel only. No need not to give both values. You can give channel, and in data sets you can give these values. If you can open this, I can say if you can open, I can duplicate this record first, guys. I'll duplicate this tab. So for this, what we need to do, you can simply, you can go to your configure dictionary, and if you can observe how many choices are available for channel, just give the channel name, guys. If you can observe, it was a contact type, not a channel. So this is what the things are making difference, guys. So if you need to, if you can give channel as chat, email. If you can observe multiple values, I think it was a bug, guys. Why? Because duplications are there. If you can observe, okay, no sequences are missing. Huh? Okay, right. Okay, so you can take this also. You can do anything, guys. Not here on this thing. Whenever you want to submit your records, you can take your. You can create your data. Excuse me. Parameter definitions, and you can create your data sets. Right. Do the exercise for these things, guys, and parameterization. This is very much important, guys. If you can see, if you know the parameter, everyone parameterization, everyone will get to know that yeah, this candidate must know the ATF, having a strong ATF knowledge. So parameterization will use from less people, guys, right? Anyone can create your test cases and all the things. Parameterization will not use from many guys, many members, right? So I can close all these things. What we are left for today. So we can quickly see. I can open other test. So guys, if you have, we will discuss about step configuration. What is the use of step configuration and what is meant by step configuration? So basically, for running of each and every step, right, that needs to be executed, that needs to be added a logic from backend. If we can open a new form, navigate to module, okay, if I can open these two, every step has a step configuration, guys, right? If we can observe here, for open a new form we have step configuration. So for navigating to module also we have a step configuration. What it makes a difference? So if I can open this record, so for step configuration we have a pre-built code is available on the system itself. So here we can observe test step configuration, that is for open a new form, right? The code has been written over here. If you can see, for navigating module also it has been given. So the HTML description is nothing but whatever we are seeing on the left hand side or right hand side, right? Okay, I'll just give you a demo. So guys, as we discussed, we have a number of steps are available on our particular test. So if we can go over here, we have hundreds of steps are available on our things. For each and every step it has a different particular step configuration is available, guys. So here I want to create a new step, then I will use a new step configuration, guys. Otherwise, so I want to add one more step called as Pavan. So what I need to do? So for now, if I can search for here, there is step is available. No. So no step is available on my name, right? So I need to create a new test step. For that, what we need to do? So in application navigator, you can simply type it. Oh, okay. Under the administration, we have step configurations is available. Open that step configurations. So step configurations, we have 100 step configurations are available, guys. Right? That means 100 steps are available. For each and every step, it needs to be stored in this particular table. Right? In this particular table, it will store. Then only if you can see system ATF step configuration list view. So that means for each and every step, it has been stored over here. That is the reason we can see here. So I need to create a new step configuration with the name of one and test for step. Giving order as one. Okay. So here, guys, the use of step configuration is if something is not available, if something is not achieved from your current steps, you can create your own step. That is a customized step, guys. So the question is, if someone asks how to create a new customized steps by you, if this is an interview question also, how to create a new customized steps in your ATF. So you can simply say we need to create a new step configuration. So first of all, we need to go to the application navigator. From there, under the ATF system property administration, we have a step configurations are available. So you need to create a new step configuration for the custom step, guys, right? So you can give and you can give whatever the code you want. So based on that code, the step behavioral will be there. So if you don't know code, so go to ask your developer so that they can provide your code for the particular step. So you need to fetch the record from somewhere. So that is not getting possible directly from our test steps. You need to create your own step configuration. So ask your developer, please write a code for uh, a record needs to be updated without updating or something else from our direct view. From the back end, how you can observe, how you can update, so that he or she can write the code on they can run the background script, so the record will get updated automatically. The same code will take from there, and you can modify outputs and inputs. That's it, right? So first of all, you need to know how to create a step configuration. And I have given this and I have submitted this record. Now, earlier we have only 100 steps are available, guys. Now there is 101 steps are available right now. So that means the step has been added. If I can close these records. So if you can try to, I'll refresh this form first. So you can search with the step of Pawan. If you can see, right, new custom step has been added, and the category in our particular category I have given HTML description. I'll show you parallelly, guys. That will be easy for you to understand better. No, no, configuration. Okay. Yes. So if you can observe here, guys, we have in category section, we have test for step configuration. That means whatever in HTML description we are giving, the same HTML context is getting populated there, right? That means if we can change over here, that will change here also, right? So this is how we need to create a step configuration, new customized step, guys, right? Okay. So how to create a custom step, guys, by using ATF? Just go to step configurations and create a new step configuration. Then you can give your values whatever you want, right? So this is how we can create a custom step, guys. Okay. Okay, we are good for today, and we'll. I am stop recording first.